Alright, are we ready to get this show on the road, everybody? Let me get the music going here. Let me know how things sound to everybody in the chat. But welcome back, Pokemon trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and it's been a little while since we had one of our live remote raid, live remote raid, legendary raid hour live streams. There we go. Here on the channel. Today is going to be the Therian form, the first Therian form of the Gen 5 legendaries. Thundurus is our target today. Quick look at the neighborhood shows. We got actually this Alolan Graveler is leaving in a couple minutes, which is fine. We got legendary up that way. So here's the thing. Okay, we got a legendary there as well. So right now, we only have 3 legendary eggs ready to go for 6 o'clock. You'll see, of course, the Graveler will be leaving soon. We might have another egg ready by 6 for the big launch window hour thing. Up at the yellow egg there, that hatches shortly after 6, and that pink one hatches again shortly after 6. Now, these 2 eggs there, they should have a raid boss that's there for, say, 45 minutes, and once they leave, I think that they will spawn another legendary egg. So, like, we'll have plenty of time to see what does show up there before 7 o'clock. We'll probably go a little past 7 anyway, just to see how many, how much of a chance we have for legendaries there. But, we might have a chance at all 6 gyms having legendaries. Alright, so as we wait, just do a little scroll around here. I have to update that intro again, too. I said before I have to, and I haven't done it yet because I am very slack. But I have so many more best buddies now, I can show those photos. I gotta update those with the Mega Evolution photos I've taken. I'll do that someday. That's me putting it off once again. I'm sure I'll forget once more. Anyway, hello to, we got Sailor Pika, we have Dominic Pelecchio, we've got Dazzling Shell is here, Gengar is here. It has been a while, I see. Machamp Mister is here, and Dazzling Shell is here as well. And I am kind of starting off a little early. I just wanted to, basically, I like to have a little bit of time to lead into the actual stream here, just to give people the rundown. I'll probably wait till closer to the hour at 6 o'clock. We still have 15 minutes to go. But just, I guess, a quick little reminder, whenever we're doing these, feel free to have a Mega Evolution active. In fact, I should probably do that too. And if you want to get an extra candy, well, first of all, extra candy by having any Mega Evolution with you. To a Mega Evolution active gives you an extra candy when catching any raid boss. And you can also use your silver pinap berries to not only get double candy, but double candy plus 1 if you're catching something with that silver pinap berry. So I always say I recommend using a Mega and silver pinaps when catching a legendary raid boss, because legendaries take 20 kilometers to walk for a single candy. If you can get a bonus candy for a Mega and a bonus candy for the silver pinap, you've saved yourself 40 kilometers for those 2 candies. And I do want to update this layout, this overlay, everything all around here, to include little notes like that just to let people know. And if I forget to mention it, at least it'll be on screen. I also don't have my fancy little animated, say, Thundurus here, Therian form, simply because I have not yet seen it in Pokemon Go. Well, I've seen it, but I don't have it in the Pokedex, so I can't make my little animated thing. It's not a big loss, I guess I won't have them for any of the Therian forms, because I'll need to catch them during our stream, unless I happen to catch one off stream, but that's not super likely. But either way, we probably won't have the little animation for these streams, but I don't think that's really that big of a problem overall. I can't move. There we go. I couldn't move my window for a second there. And let's see, Dominic says, your mom is almost at level 39. Very cool. Of course, level 40 is where the super grind begins. I believe to get level 40, from 39 to 40, I think that is 5 million experience points. Quite a bit to collect. But, and then of course you get into the go beyond of level 41 and higher, where you have not only experience, but different tasks that you have to do, and I really like that. Let's give you folks a quick rundown on how I'm doing in that sense. Go over here. So I am almost at level 46. I just got to do another 29 field researches, but that's basically going to eat up the bulk of my experience I have active right now. So level 47 is still a long way off anyway, so I'm not in a huge rush to get this done. When I finally get the research tasks complete, I get them whenever I get them. And I'll be hitting level 46 at that point. Probably in let's estimate, maybe a week's time or so. And Gengar says, when you said it's been a while, it's been so long since you've been here. Yeah, I think the profile pic looks kind of familiar, but then again, it is Gengar, and who doesn't know a Gengar? But if it has been a while, welcome back, and hope you stick around and enjoy yourself for a little while here. Dazzling Shell says, about a week ago, on the midnight of March 10th, your team of Tyranitar, Swampert, and Magnezone took on Giovanni for the 5th time. Was this the Articuno that he was using? Sounds like it might be, because if you have Magnezone resisting the ice, I think my resistance is going to be Melmetal, because I have Rock Slide for Melmetal's charged attack, and that's double super effective on Aerodactyl. Bear with me, I'm just going to turn my fan on at my feet. Also, when I do the catching in AR Plus mode today, you'll see there's a change in this room. Not a big change, it's just where I use my bed as my catching backdrop. I got my sheets out on the laundry line, the clothesline, so you're going to see like just a plain old mattress basically. But does that matter? Does that change the catch effectivity of the Premier Balls? I don't think so. Okay, 11 minutes to go until things get underway. Who mentioned that about starting early? That was Dazzling Shell. So sometimes if there are other raids in the neighborhood, I will start early and be like, so who all wants to join in on whatever raid this is? So the only thing we had was a lowland Graveler, and it was only there for a couple minutes. There is nothing else for the time being. I do want to keep an eye on this gym though, with that Rhyperior down, because that is where we might see another legendary egg suddenly appear some point. And Dominic says, can you add me just for fun? Well, what I'm doing for today, I guess this is actually, thank you for reminding me, just to give people the rundown on how I do the friending. Right now, I've got space for 5 more friends, but I'm only going to be adding people that are jumping in on each raid here, and I might have to take people off the list just to free up space for new people, because every raid that we do today, I'm going to try to prioritize 5 new people, as I always do. So anyone that's already battled, you have a chance maybe to get in again, but if 5 new people sign up for, like, say, raid number 2, and you were in raid number 1, those 5 get the priority, because I want to try to spread the possibility of catching these Therian form Thundurus to as many people as possible. So just to make sure I have space on my friends list, I will only add new people if they're jumping in on one of the raids, and then, as I say, I might need to take some people off the list to make space for any 5 additional new people for the succeeding raid? How's that word go? Subsequent. There we go. The subsequent raid. So you can definitely add me in, and if your name gets picked for jumping in on a raid, I will of course confirm, and we'll try to take this raid together. So I don't have my little, like I said, little video thing here to show you the best effectiveness for fighting a Thundurus. It is an electric and flying type Pokemon. The only weaknesses it has, I believe it's the same as Zapdos, of course, electric flying, being ice and rock. So those are our 2 super effectivenesses against that, but your better of the 2 would be rock, because if the Thundurus has flying type attacks, rock will resist that, whereas ice does not resist flying. And neither of the ice or rock resist electric, so we won't have any, ways to defend against that. Although a lot of rock types are also ground type, and they do resist electric. Rock also resists flying, so things like Rhyperior, Golem, those will all be pretty good to choose for our teams. But if you're like me, you'll just go with what's recommended. Generally, the game knows what to pick for you. As long as we get the numbers of trainers that we need, 5 or 6 per raid, we can take this down. Unless I'm incorrect, and feel free to let me know, I don't think Thundurus has the best defense, so we should be able to maybe even get it with 4 people. But I definitely want to get as many of you in these raids as we can to get as many Thundurus in the world as possible. Alright, what have I missed on now? So, Dazzling Shell says, yes, it was Shadow Articuno, using 2 charge attacks with 2 uses at least. So things like Wild Charge could be a thing. Actually, yeah, Wild Charge from Magnezone could be good. That would lower your defense. Magnet Bomb wouldn't be bad either, though. Super effective. Team Rocket Admin Pumpkin. When someone doesn't remember you since it being like 2 or 3 years, you know what? You say that, but I do remember Pumpkin. It has been a while, but that does come to mind. So, welcome back, Team Rocket Admin Pumpkin, to our stream. And Dazzling Shell says, any chance for a Tornadus raid, or is that next week? That, I believe, will be next week. So this week up until next Tuesday, I think it is, we've got the Thundurus, Therian form Thundurus. The week following after that, I think, is Tornadus, or Tornadus, however you pronounce it. I still don't know. And the following week will be Landorus. So we got. I am going to try to have a live stream for each one of those raid hours as well. So as long as the remote raid passes hold out, we're going to be having some streams for some of these. I was thinking too. Now, these ones cannot be shiny from what I know. These are like the new forms being released, but the incarnate forms of these 3 legendaries were available for the past week or so, with shinies being added. And near the end of that, I was thinking, should I have actually reserved the remote raid passes for those, or should I save them for the new forms? Because my initial thought was to save them for the new forms, and we were already through, I think, 2 of the raid hours for the incarnate forms, so it was kind of too late to go back and change my mind there. But hopefully people are as interested in getting the new forms as they are the original form shinies. And let's see what else. So Dazzling Shell says you already have a Landorus from some Go battles in the Go Battle League. Congratulations. I haven't gotten a legendary from there much lately. I did. What did I get last season? The only thing I remember getting was a Frillish, because that was the new species that they added in. And does anyone else think it's funny? They added Frillish as a Go Battle League reward, and then I think the next month, Frillish were showing up in the wild. Not complaining. You know, I want to get more Frillish, of course, but I found it funny. Rufflet and Scraggy spent a lot of time as Go Battle League reward exclusives before they became, you know, obtainable other ways, like in the wild, through research, the strange eggs from Team Go Rocket Leaders. But yeah, Frillish almost immediately, bam, in the wild. Kind of cool. Alright, what else am I missing out on? Dominic says, can you comment on the videos to your code so you can add me? Well, if you have sent me a friend request, so here's what we do. If you leave your code on the comments, I won't be adding comments or adding codes through the comments in that sense, but others might. So you're welcome to leave your codes if you feel comfortable doing so, everybody, as a comment on one of the Pokemon Go videos. But here for me, I'll only add during the live streams, because I have, like, again, I'm almost maxed out as it is. I got to take names out whenever we have one of these live streams to add people in, and it's to make sure that those people that are here with us today live get their chance to get the legendary Pokemon in question. So generally, I only add people during, and I should say, if I see someone in person, like in my town, maybe not as much now because, you know, quarantine and social distancing and stuff, but I do tend to prioritize local people over, you know, distant people, because when you level up your friends, you get bonuses like, you know, you trade bonuses, you can battle in raids more powerful, such like that. So it's more likely that I'll see people locally more often than people online. But I've added a lot of the major players in town as it is anyway, so this kind of doesn't really matter at this point. But yeah, as far as adding friends, I'll do it for the raids, but don't let that stop anybody from dropping their codes either in the comments or right here in the chat if you want to do that. If you want to exchange some friend codes back and forth to sync up with more players, because that is, although this is mostly titled as a Legendary Raid Hour live stream, it's also a friend code exchange live stream as well. So the more friends you can add in, the better for you. Okay, what else is going on? Dazzling Shell, you said your trio of Rhyperior will do wonders for this stream. It definitely should, especially if you got like the Rock Wrecker and Smackdowns. And yeah, so like you're saying, only the Therian Thundurus are available for today, but next week I think we'll have the Tornadus forms. Hello, Unknown Spike. Welcome to the stream today. Make sure my cord's not getting caught on anything there. We are going to see if we can take down, hopefully... Oh, yes, see? The yellow gym down there. It does have a legendary egg hatching in 18 minutes. So we do have at least 4 legendary Thundurus available for our stream today. And Dazzling Shell says, ever since you played on the 1st of October last year, you've been playing Monster Hunter Stories for the 3DS. It's actually very great, but you do still enjoy Pokemon. I know pretty much nothing about Monster Hunter, to be honest. I think I've seen clips of the gameplay, and I think I've definitely heard of the name of the game, but that's about it. I don't know, is it like, would it be a survival kind of game thing? I've seen a lot of those. Actually, well, I watch Markiplier here on YouTube quite a lot, so I see a lot of his survival games. And actually, you know what? Is that Joao or Hoao game SCS saying code. Actually, I only said it twice, but that's fine. I didn't even realize I got my codes off screen. So, I guess we got 2 minutes. So, another quick rundown for everybody that is showing up maybe just around this time. When a raid is hatching, so first of all, read the pinned message. It has most of the details for you there. When you see me type in all capitals raid in the chat, that's when I want to start seeing some names of your player name, your trainer name here in Pokemon Go. Start dropping that in the comments below, and I'll choose the first 5 names that have not yet battled today to go into that first raid with me. So that's when I'll be adding people. As far as if you sent me a friend request with only a couple minutes left, I'm going to put my codes on screen right now. You can either type in the code right down beneath my face, or off to the side, you can put in the QR code if your phone can scan that. So, once that raid is complete, I'll do my healing and stuff, and I'll reiterate the rule. So again, only when you see all caps raid is when you want to start dropping names. And bear in mind, do not spam your names, because if spamming starts to happen, your comments will likely be blocked out. And if I miss the name because your comments are blocked out, I won't be able to add your name in. But if you drop it once, like, I know people might be concerned, I'm not going to get my name in if he doesn't see it. But remember, like I say, if the first 5 people that battle, they're on the low priority for the next raid. So you don't need to worry about any of those 5 taking your spot if you haven't yet battled. Where is my list? I have a little notepad here open to keep track of how the battles are going, don't I? Where is it? There it is, okay. I thought I was somewhat prepared for this. So yes, if you spam, your comments in the chat might get taken out of my line of sight, and I won't see it. So again, just to reiterate, sometimes we have some issues where I think the YouTube chat can look different for different people, where your comment might be right beneath when I say raid, but it might not show in that order on my screen. So if it looks like I've ignored your name and I've moved on to someone else, that's just because that's how it shows on my end here. And I can't help that. That's just how YouTube is putting the comments out or the chat message out for everybody. Alright, without any further ado, we got our first... I almost said Landorus. Why? Our first Therian Thundurus is available. Now, let us see. This is going to be the Carlton Community Center. For whatever reason, even though I don't really even use this, I keep track of who I keep track of who battled, but does it matter where we battled and who won? Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, and again, I see some slight spamming. Don't do the spamming, or else you might lose your chance to get picked in the next thing here, the next raid. So, once again, read that pinned message, and it is time for the first 5 people who want to jump in on our first Thundurus of the day. Okay, so we got Pikachu from Unknown Spike. That's our first one. We've got Akimiko, if I'm saying that properly. And I think we just took down a Mega Manectric, didn't we there, Miko? I recall bringing you in on that one. We got Garen 77. And we got Sailor Pika, of course, reminding again, don't do the spamming. And I'll wait and see who else we can get. So we got Pikachu. We already got Pikachu in here, so that's our first. We got Pikachu, Akimiko, Garen 77. Machamp Mister, I don't see your trainer name, so just drop that in the chat below, and we can add you in here. We'll wait to get another couple people. Like I said, I think we could maybe do it with 4. Okay, right there. Machamp Mister, okay. So that is our 4th people for our first 4th trainer battler for our first raid here. I can't help but feel the music is quiet, but I do have my headphones turned down. And Misael is asking to add as a friend. Well, I'm only adding people that jump in on the raid, so you can send me a friend request and drop your name in the chat down below. This one we're going to hold off on because Sailor Pika is our 5th battler for this one. So we got Pikachu, Akimiko, Garen 77, Machamp Mister, and Sailor Pika. Now, I believe I gotta add Machamp Mister, because I don't think I've got that name on my list right now. There it is. Alright. Okay, so let's go and do our search. Yep. Pika. There we go. So I'm trying to get like just the first few letters of a name, but sometimes it takes a little bit more if I get some similar sounding or similar spelled names on my list. And Sailor Pika. So we grab all your names here. Also, it goes without saying, but sometimes it doesn't go without saying. Make sure you've got your remote raid passes available and ready to roll as we tackle into some of these raids today. Unfortunately, I am slightly out of range of my own local gym, so I gotta use a remote raid pass for this, but that's a sacrifice I'll make for the sake of getting as many of us to take these down as we can today. Alright, the invites are sent out, so everybody else hold your names for the time being. Our first 5 here will be, as I say, given a secondary priority once the next raid kicks off. And it's chosen me my Melmetal, my Aggro Crag, Aerodactyl, a lot of good rock types. Why would it have given me Gleason the Togekiss? I'm assuming with my Steel and Rock types in the lead, this Thundurus is going to have flying type attacks. Would it have Dark also maybe? Maybe that's why Gleason's in here. Alright, so everybody else, as we're doing this battle together here, feel free to share your own friend codes in the chat, and anyone else that wants to add people in, start exchanging back and forth with each other. And if you have any local raids of your own, you can maybe tackle some of those while we're tackling this one. Do we have everybody together? You know what I didn't do? First of all, we do have everybody. I didn't Mega Evolve anyone. Do I have anything that would be super effective here, though? Rock or Ice? I guess I do have my Mega Abomasnow I could evolve, but it's too late for that right now. Maybe I'll do that at some point between this and the next battle, but the only downside is I won't get an extra candy for having that Mega, but I'm okay with that, I think. I give you folks the advice, use a Mega, get your extra candy, and then I don't do it myself. I don't practice what I preach, apparently. Alright, 15 seconds to go, and we'll take this first one down. So, let's talk a little bit about the alternate forms of some of these Pokemon. I feel like it's a bit of a missed opportunity to allow us to change forms of our Pokemon. Like, if we had a really good, say, Thundurus incarnate form, in the main series, we would have had the ability to turn it into the Therian form and have its ability, its stats carry over. So it's kind of unfortunate that let's say if Thundurus was like my favorite Pokemon in particular, and in the main game, oh, you have Focus Blast. That's why my Togekiss is coming in. Nice. But it's unfortunate that we can't change the forms. Things like even Cast Form, something that's based on form changes, you can't change their forms, which I feel is unfortunate. Which makes me think when we eventually get Kyurem White and Kyurem Black, we're not going to be able to change our own Kyurem. It's going to have to be like a raid Kyurem in that form. Now, I was hopeful, though, when they introduced Mega Evolution, and for all I know, maybe they will introduce a way to change forms back and forth at some point. But that remains to be seen. Alright, we're doing really good. Yeah, this thing has very bad defense. Look, we're not even a quarter of the way through our time, and this thing is half done. Alright, so Gleason the Togekiss comes in, nicely resisting that Focus Blast, double resisting it actually, and getting some super effective Ancient Powers back. It's unfortunately not going to be able to get the stat boost in the gym battles or the raid battles, but again, I always say this, it would be great if we could get our stat boosts, but it would be horrifying if we had an opposing, let's say if this Thundurus had Ancient Power. Could you imagine if it could get the boosts? How would we beat it then? That would be wild. Alright, 195 seconds to go. We're doing great. So, I think I saw on the friends list, I'm not sure who it was, but I saw one of you had caught the Therian form Thundurus already. So how many people out there do have Thundurus in Therian form thus now? Oh wait, there's a Mega Venusaur on the field. Okay. It's too bad we don't get any grass or poison type attacks on our ice type, but I think, that's fine. We got it. Not bad, everybody. Congratulations. Let's see if we can all catch this up. Now, okay, we can't see a shiny, but let us know in the chat if anybody gets a 100% today, because that would be pretty awesome. You know, I wouldn't mind getting one myself too, but if I don't, I'm not going to cry over that. Okay, 3 rare candies. And again, thank you everybody who joins in on these raids, because even if I don't get the Pokemon, the items that you get for doing these raids are great. Alright, here's my completely vacant bed. The sheets are out on the line, drying nicely in the pretty nice weather out there. Alright, our first Thundurus of the Therian form. Let's go for that golden Raz. I didn't think you were that big. These 3 legendaries, they're deceptively small, I find. Okay, the first one does not quite catch. What am I doing? I'm supposed to use these, right? Well, I missed one. Either... Okay, my thumb slipped on that one. Generally, no, I do use the golden Raz for the first one that I get. The silver pin app is for, like, bonus candy after. Alright, I confused myself enough. Let's go back to the golden Raz. These ones are hard to judge the distance on, though. Because I feel like I have the excellent curveball lined up nicely. And it doesn't always happen. Of course, I could catch it outside of AR Plus mode, but when it works, I really like AR Plus mode. If you watch the Pokemon Go upload today, you'll see I included some footage of it not quite working as well as it probably should. Things embedding into the ground quite a bit. Although, now that they've sort of taken steps towards having some of the grass disappear, I haven't really experienced things reading as if they're underground today. Not yet, anyway. This will get a little bit more Poffin walking to do with my Muna later on today after the stream is done. This thing is putting up a fight. Of course, even if I don't get this one, there are several more for us to take on during the stream. And let's see. Dazzling Shell says, the moment that it used Focus Blast, you knew your rock types were in trouble. Yeah, that was the thing with when Mewtwo were in the EX raids. People are like, let's just bring in a whole team of Tyranitar, that's no problem. And the Mewtwo had Focus Blast, and the Tyranitar were getting obliterated quite quickly. Quite rapidly. Our first Therian form, Thundurus, is... Oh, here, and I gotta do some research to catch electric types. So, what's my first one looking like? It's a 3-star. Not bad, I'll throw you a favorite there. Cool. Alright, so that is that. We'll do the next one, will be the Queen Square... Is that... Yeah, that's the Thundurus up there. We'll do the Queen Square one next, but... First, I'm just going to reiterate the rules of the stream. These are just the rules that are posted at the top, but just for people that might not be seeing them. I'm just going to reiterate as I usually do. So hold your names until I say raid once again in the chat, but for a moment, let me do some healing. Got plenty of revives. Look at this. Did we lose all these during that fight? No. What else? Oh, these were ones I lost during the Mega Manectric I did before the stream began. I was like, how did I lose that many Pokemon already? Let's just throw some Hyper Potions out there. Let's just throw some Max Potions out there. When I have time, and not during the stream, I tend to look at each Pokemon individually and see how much HP do you really need to max back up again. But here's like, I just gotta burn through the potion as quickly as I can. Okay, so, as I say, the next raid will be... Whoops, not the weather. We're not fighting the weather today. Although there is a weather event going soon-ish. Let me click, there we go. Is it next week I think it starts? Okay, so another Thundurus Therian form. And just so I know we won that fight. Okay, Queen Square is the next one. So... Checking my hat, by which I mean I'm letting you know when, or letting me know when, to say raid once again. And again, the first 5 new names that I see in the list from the comments, I will add in for the second Thundurus raid. So if you have already battled, you're still welcome to drop your name, but I will go for the first couple minutes and see 5 new people, and if we get 5 new people, they will get priority on this one. Alright, let's see. Actually, I'm going to scroll back, give you guys time to drop your names here. If I've missed anything at all. So So yeah, I saw a few new names that didn't get on the first raid, so we could have some people jumping in with this one coming up. Okay, I see Mike Boy 2021. I see Canalito 31. We've got Rosca 600. And again, if you haven't sent me a friend request yet with this this name you're giving out, feel free to do that. My codes are down below. I'll add you in for our next raid. We have Hide Begiv. Okay, Mike Boy, Canalito, Rosca, Hide Begiv, and Loud Articuno. Okay, so that's the 5 that we're going to go with. So I think these are all new names, actually. Some people that are not on my list just yet. So I got to clear someone off my current list. So let's see, is there anyone that hasn't played for a couple days? There's 2+ days. We'll take them off our list. If anyone is here watching and you just see me casually toss your name off the list, do not feel bad, because you can always jump in on the next raid and get your name added back on in. Okay, where is Mike Boy? Well, I already see Loud Articuno, Canalito. It's too bad, as I always say, that we can't simply type the name of who we're looking for. I do know we got Hide Begiv and Rosca. So we're looking for Mike Boy 2021. Sometimes I need to back out of here to reload the names. Give me 1 second. Fun of technology, waiting for it to catch up with us. More names have come in. Well, I see Clash Games Mike. I don't know. Is that an alternate name for your account, maybe? Because, yeah, I don't see anyone past Dragonite Jackie. So we'll give it another few moments there. If I don't see Mike Boy 2021, I'll grab the next new name that was in the chat. But let's scroll back and see if there was a different name that Mike was giving us here. Got Mike Boy, Rosca, Hide Begiv, Loud Articuno. Bear with me here, folks. I scroll back. So it's just simply Mike we're looking for in the chat. And I don't see Mike at this point. Oh, wait, never. There we are. Okay, yeah, Clash Games Mike. Okay. Let's update this here. Okay, so we got the 5 years here. So we're going to add Clash Games Mike. And all 5 years are now added. Let's prepare our list here. We got Clash Games Mike. We have... I keep thinking it's Carnalito. We have Canalito, Rosca, go Rosk, with Hide, and Loud Articuno. So we got 5 of yous ready. Copy that. If you're wondering why I do that part, it's just so as soon as I can get into the raid and open up a lobby, I can paste those first part of your names there, get all 5 of yous listed, so give you the maximum amount of time that I can to confirm the invites. Alright, invites are sent out for raid number 2, so everybody else hold your names for the time being. We still have one more, actually I think by now 2 more Thundurus on the go, with 2 more potential hatching towards the end of the hour. It's only 6:16 right now, so we got plenty of time. This looks like the exact same team, just about, that we had. So is it going to be another one of the Focus Blast Thundurus? It could be. Let's find out. Alright, I see some more names have been dropped out. So this is good. Like, I certainly don't mind, you know, repeating people in raids and such. Like, if people have the raid passes and they want to use them to get the Pokemon, more power to us all. But I like being able to provide multiple players, as many as possible, with the access to getting these legendary Pokemon, or whatever the raids are all about. I don't really, let's say, like, I don't influence a lot on YouTube, or just in general, I guess, but being able to spread to as many players as I can these legendary raids, I like doing that. That makes my YouTubing feel like it actually makes a difference, you know? So I think we got everybody. We got everybody in this one. Alrighty, 30 seconds to go. So, and if everybody is watching, or if everybody is watching, hello, no, if everybody who's watching would like to subscribe to the channel for some more features such as this, feel free to do so. There's the subscribe button right down below the stream, and you can tune in for some pre-recorded Pokemon Go footage. Various, say, special research, timed research as I go through them. We got Pokemon X going on the channel right now, a playthrough of, which at this point is, I guess, kind of a classic game. Would you classify Gen 6 as classic at this point? I don't know. It's only like, what? Not even 10 years old, but I guess it could be classic. But yes, feel free to subscribe if you would like to do so. And perhaps to go even further, to go even further beyond a Super Saiyan 2, you can click the join button and see, it's got Focus Blast again! You can see what perks are available for those who do sponsor and support the channel and my various wacky adventures. Okay, battle is underway. And Sailor Pika, you got your first Therian form Thundurus. Nice! It finally got caught, you said. 2047 CP. How many points from perfect would that have been? And how much was mine? Like, roughly about maybe 10 from perfect? I can't recall. All I know is it was a 3-star. It wasn't quite need 5-star, but 3 stars not too bad. I liked when I did a playthrough of Pokemon, I believe it was Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. One of the nicknames I gave to one of those shadow Pokemon I was really proud of. Lediba and Ledian are known as the 5-star Pokemon. So I named it Mead. Does anyone know what Mead 5-star is? It is, of course, what is it, binders and stuff? Like school supplies? I just remember seeing those commercials back in the day. I'm like, Mead 5-star, that sounds like a good, in my mind, that sounds like a good nickname for a bug Pokemon. Yes, a binder. Right? Total sense. Alright. Oh, Articuno's still hanging in there. It helps to partly resist the fighting Focus Blast. Yeah, this one's not going down quite as quick, but we're well ahead of the curve. Ah, Articuno, no! Alright, in comes Gleason once again. How's everybody else holding up? It was 7 points from perfect, says Sailor Pika. Not bad. I'm sure there are better ones out there. Oh, by the way, so yeah, I said earlier, Aki Miko and myself and some other local players, we jumped in on a Mega Manectric raid. That Manectric I got from that was perfect. A perfect raid boss. Not bad at all. And I got 70 of the Mega Energy for Manectric as well. And if you saw the earlier video of Pokemon Go, Manectric is one of the Pokemon I'm really eager to Mega Evolve at some point. I loved it in the main series. Its ability is great. Very cool. Okay, now I'm seeing nobody else battling, so I'm going to do that little trick. I'm going to leave to go to the lobby and grab myself a snack. So I'm going to come back. And we are all here now. Okay. I don't know if that's really necessary, but I get worried when I hear nobody else attacking. And I think, is the HP a lot lower than it was when I left? I don't know. Anyway, we get our Terrakion on the field. And that's still going to hurt. We're Rock-type. Ah, this thing tears through us. I hope everybody packed themselves a lot of potions and revives. Although, if we do get new people for each raid, then at least most people only need to heal up after one. So, that's not terrible. We've got 100 seconds left, but this thing's on a sliver of HP. Don't you love how Melmetal faints, too, by the way? It just oozes like the T-1000. In fact, my shiny Melmetal is named T-1000. Nice reference to Robert Patrick of the Terminator franchise. He was only in one movie, though, wasn't he? Schwarzenegger is the main one. Alright, all that rambling done. We got the Thundurus down. So hold tight there, everybody, as I go for the capture here. So since we have caught the first, now I'll use my silver Pinap berries. Look at this. 5 friend level ups. Not bad. Okay, 7 golden rares, 3 revives. We got 15 hyper potions, 1,000 stardust. Also win 45 raids. That's part of my special research for the level 45 challenge. I'm still quite a ways away from that, but thank you again, folks, for joining me today, because that's going to help me with that special research as well. Alright, now we go for the silver Pinaps. Oh, come on, that was going to be excellent. And we got RC tips and reviews asking for friend codes. They got 9 gifts to send out, folks. Now, I haven't mentioned this lately, but as far as the friend exchange and the gifts and such, if you get someone from far away on your friends list, and if you have space open in your egg inventory, I guess, you have a chance to, of course, get a 7-kilometer egg from opening a gift. But that egg, the Pokemon that hatches from the egg, will have the original gift's location set as their caught location, basically. And you get some special things in... What was that? Don't do this. The ball is bouncing off something that doesn't exist. So, here's what we do. Take it off AR Plus mode. You shouldn't have to do this. But because they don't know how to program this mode properly, you have to do this. Alright, anyway, there are special features where there's not a badge, a medal that you can get called the Pilot Medal. And the further the distance between two Pokemon that are traded, the higher your Pilot Medal can go up. I don't really think it gives you a special bonus or effect. It's more like just for collection purposes, but also, the further away the Pokemon are that get traded, the more candy you get for the species you traded away. So if I hatched a Pichu, for example, and someone hatched, let's say just another Pichu. If we both hatched Pichus, but they're from like 2 different countries, generally you're going to see each of you get like 3 Pikachu candy for that trade instead of just 1 candy. So it's kind of a neat little thing. Speaking of a neat little thing, that's our second Therian Thundurus today. Is this one any better than the first? I'm not even paying attention to the CPs. So 3-star as well. You know, I'm going to take a moment just to see. That one was actually lower. Okay. No big deal, though. So, I'm going to, once again, drop the pinned message, the basic rules and guidelines for our stream today. I also, once I do this, I need to clear a space on my friends list, because as I discovered, I think the last stream that we did, if I am maxed out at 200, nobody can send me a request. So I gotta clear someone out. Just hold tight, folks. We still got lots of time. 2+ days, haven't played. That's the best thing I go for. Basically, I let the game kind of tell me who to take out, because I don't want to make the choice myself. That's rough to do. Alright, anyways, I'm gonna get caught up on the chat here. 7 points from Perfect, said so to get her Thundurus that she caught. And Ibutuoi says, that's great, Chaz, thank you. Honestly, at this point, I'm not quite sure what you're referring to in particular, but I will take the compliment no matter where it's applied. So, great indeed. Alright, let's see. So, again, RC Tips and Reviews has asked for some friend codes, if anyone wants to drop some in there. And yes, as Hypnotic Light does say, the friend list is full, but I did clear a space right now. And we have Lucas dropping a friend code, as well as, well, not as well as, Nahil Pikachu asking to be added. So, with that, the next raid we're going to do, I want to go for the older one here. So there's a Graveler there. What are you? This is the 1-star, that's not a big deal. It's a Tynamo! If anybody does want to do a Tynamo, let me know. I won't. I don't want to use a remote raid on something that I'm not that eager to get yet. But if anybody out there wants to fight this Tynamo, you haven't gotten one yet, I can open the lobby, invite you in, and then I'll just back out, and you guys can fight it amongst yourselves. But for right now, our next raid is definitely going to be this one, this next Thundurus right here. So I want to see if I can grab 5 new people. If not 5 new people, then as many new people as we can, and then people that have already battled. So I'm going to, once again, adjust the hat as a little reminder to myself. It's Mimi Atom. Hello, Anne-Marie. I remembered now your YouTube name and your player name. Okay, so we've got... Wait, did I fix my hat yet? I don't think I did. I'm watching my playback right now. I don't think I did yet. I did now. All right, let's get 5 new peoples for the Walking Bridge Thundurus. So again, this one at the Queen Square, we managed to win. Looking for 5 more players. So again, if you've already battled, you're welcome to drop your name, but I'll try to get 5 new people within like the first couple of minutes or so. What's Tyno's Evolution Clob is asking. I don't have them yet, but it evolves into Electric and then Electros, so it has 2 forms. And I don't know if... Does anyone know, does Electric require a Unova Stone to evolve? Because we did, during the special research, or I think it was the timed research or something, Professor Willow gave us a Unova Stone as we got a Dynamo encounter. So I think maybe Electric might need the Unova Stone, but maybe not. But anyway, it does have 2 forms. Okay, let us see what is going on. We have Finder Pokemon 38. Okay, that's our first new name I see. Finder Pokemon 38. Let's see. Klob says, I'll help. We'll just drop your, I see it right now. Okay, just male trainer. Okay, so we have Dark Phoenix 143. I see Hypnotic 407. So Finder Pokemon, Dark Phoenix, Hypnotic. What else we got? Just Male Trainer. I didn't add you here yet. And a Juju. Killer 2. Okay. Juju. There we go. So Finder Pokemon, Dark Phoenix, Hypnotic, Just Male Trainer, and a Juju. Okay, so I can only add 1. I see you've added 2 names there. I'll choose the first one for this raid, and then I can, if you drop your name the next raid that we're doing, the second account, I can add that one there. But right now, this is, I think, 4 new people? So I gotta take out 3 more existing names. Who hasn't played in 2+ days? Let's find out. Okay, there's 1. I don't like how it puts us back to the top of our list here, too. Just, it slows down the scrolling, but I mean, it's not the worst thing, I suppose. So there's Dark Phoenix. Yeah, we still have you. Just need to take 2 more names down. There's 1 of the 2, and 1 more to go. What I like to do is try to keep people that are here today, like keep them in the list. But, 1 sec here. I try to keep you folks here and then take out other names that have been, you know, not played in a couple days. But again, like I said, if they come back to the next stream, I can add them. So we got Just Male Trainer, we got Hypnotic, we got a Jewel, and Finder Pokemon. And of course, we've already got Dark Phoenix. Okay, so let's grab your names. How did I spell that? What does it say? Farge? Hypno, or Hypn. Just. There we go. I'm watching up where it says friends. It shows in the brackets how many have been selected. And when I type the word just, that wasn't specific enough for this game. Alright, the 5 of you have been prepared. So again, everybody else hold your name dropping for now. And we'll get, there's another Thundurus already available. There might be more towards the end of the hour. We're only at 6:30, so we got lots of time. And invites have been centified. That's not a word. I didn't heal! Probably fine. You know what? While we're waiting, I should maybe just heal. I could use a little bit of HP recovery, yeah, indeed. But that always, like, I'm glad to see that it worked when I backed out to the lobby and came back in, that everybody was still there fighting. Because it always makes me worried, like, did somehow I get bumped into a whole new raid lobby? Because even to this point, these remote raids have their bit of glitchy trickiness. There are 3 of us in right now. There's 4 of us, actually. 2 more to go. We got a full house. Alright, Sailor Pika, once again, picking up my slack, reminding everybody, if you're enjoying the stream, feel free to smash the like button. Where's Mr. Sharkbite? He nukes the like button all the time. Not that I feel like, you know, we need another like, but does anybody else remember that? Every time he shows up, I have nuked the like button. And then Unknown Spike is here to repair the like button immediately afterwards. So it's a nice little bit of synergy going on there. There's only 4 of us. What if we can't do it with only 4? I think we can. But what if we can't? In fact, with a level 7 in the team, we might not be able to do this one. So if anybody does back out, I won't mind. I'll stay in. If everybody else stays in, I'm here for the long run. But if everybody else leaves, I'll leave too, of course. But yeah, there's only... Oh wait, there we go. Hang on, did we get everybody? Actually, another local player here, I see. But, alright. 2 people come in at the end. They might have actually been there. Sometimes there's lag in the lobby, I expect. but with 6 people, I think we'll do it. Now, I did see that Finder Pokemon 38 was only level 7. Let's do what we can, everybody. Take this down, see if we can get a level 7 player, their first legend, well, maybe not your first legendary, but a legendary off of this. Oh, this one's got Thunder, does it? I see. I probably should have healed my team first, because I know we lost some Rhyperior that would have resisted that nicely. But I can always jump back in with another team. In fact, you know what I've realized too? My eye is itchy, but in addition to that little fact, if you leave to the lobby, it'll then reselect another recommended team for you to jump back in with. So that might be the way to do it sometimes. Yeah, we're still going to get this. It's like, yeah. I think we're still going to get this. I hope we're going to get this. You think we're going to get this? Yeah, I'm confident. We got it down about a quarter of the way. We got less than a quarter of time gone. Now I got a ground type in here. It's all good. So, Finder Pokemon, if you do happen to get knocked out, you can jump back in with another team. I might even recommend just sit in the lobby just to keep your team from getting destroyed. Because I can't imagine you're taking too many hits off of this beast of a creature here that we're facing off against. And hopefully, you know, other people don't mind. I don't mind if you just sit back as we do the heavy hitting. I've said before, wouldn't it be funny if you could designate one player, their Pokemon, to be like the shield or the one in front taking all the hits, while everyone else stays behind just dishing out the damage? That would be kind of interesting. Okay, so right now I'm only seeing, if that Rhyperior falls and nothing else takes its place, I'll go back to the lobby as well, and then jump in with hopefully at least visual representation of the full team. Oh wait, someone else just came in too. What was that Pokemon cry? I don't know. I kind of don't want to spend the time to move around to see who else is on the field. These are not the best attacks. Rocksteady, man, I gotta give you something. I evolved him back before the exclusive move was released. So he didn't get the, what is it, Rock Wrecker. But I could, of course, just use an Elite Charge TM and give that to him. I don't think I've used a single Elite TM as of yet. I feel like, well, I have 6 Elite Charge TMs. I kind of feel like I don't want to just waste them. But then, is it wasting if it actually gets you a really decent move? Not at all. I guess I'm just hesitant to make that call, because once you use it, you ain't getting it back. I heard a... was that Geodude? I think that might have been a Geodude. Alright, come on. Actually, knock me out. Knock me out, quick. I want to get my next team in here. Okay. Still got about just under 2 minutes. This thing is already in the red. Rejoin. Let's go. Let's go. There's our Rock Wrecker. Alright, we got about a minute and a half remaining, everybody. I see some ice hitting the field there. What else can we see? I believe that's the dust I see underneath its feet there. Looks like the Smackdown animation. Yeah, I'm not concerned. Yeah, we still have over a quarter of the time left. This thing is like, what, 1/8 HP. Just keep mashing and mashing and mashing away. There's not much to say at this point. Just tap, 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 tap. Yeah, Sailor Pika, thank you for the reminder. If everybody's here waiting for our battle to complete, well, for one thing, indeed, definitely read the pinned message to see how to jump in on the next raid. But, again, feel free to use this downtime to exchange friend codes in the chat. Alright, Thundurus 3 is done. Good luck to everybody for the catch. Again, remember, of course, if you're trying to get the catch, golden raspberries are your best bet. Curveballs, of course, can't use Ultra Balls in this, but Curveball Golden Raz is the best bet. But if you want extra candy, I recommend using the Silver Pinat Berry. You get double the candy plus 1 if you catch it. I forgot we're getting extra experience for all the legendary raids this month, too. Alright, can we snag this? Wouldn't it be crazy if randomly the shiny showed up and they didn't tell anybody that they were being released? That's how the Magikarp was back in the day. Magikarp was the first shiny Pokemon added to Pokemon Go, and they didn't say anything about it being released. All they said was there was a water event happening in the game. Oh, come on! Thank you, Sailor. Sail that Pokeball right back at that thing. Oh, I was going to say, what a catch! What an assist! It was not to be. But it's always fun when your Pokemon gets the assist on your Pokeball, though. Can we get it? We're almost out of silver pin-ups. How many do we have left? 2 left. I still remember back in the day when I had like over 100 or over 200 of these things. I'm just burning through them on all these raids. Because if I can save myself 20 kilometers of walking, you know I'm going to do it. So this one's only a 2040 CP. I believe the other ones that I've caught, the other ones that I've caught have been higher than that. But candy's always good. The extra candy and the double is not going to be here today, though. Let's go for just regular double candy. Stop moving. A little bit of lag there. Threw the ball higher than I was actually aiming for. Doesn't mean I was going to get the great throw without the lag, though. Come on. Stop eating all the berries and not giving me the Pokemon. It's kind of close. I've always thought it was interesting, too, that... Stop moving, you little... That there's no chance of a 3-shake breakout, whereas in the main series there definitely is. But I don't know why Pokemon Go doesn't have that. Not for or against it, it's a curiosity to me. As soon as you see that 3rd shake, you know you got it. And I don't think we're going to see that 3rd shake. We only got 3 Premier Balls left to go. I can't seem to land the excellent throws. But sometimes that's just how it goes. But we're not giving up hope just yet. We got 2 more. Alright. Again, I don't know. My aim's just not good today. But sometimes you don't need good aim when you're lucky. Not that I would know. There it is! Last ball. Excellent curveball. Boom! We got us another Thundurus. Bye, buddy. I'm not upset. We still got, 3 of 4 thus far. And wait a minute. There's still that one there. Okay, so... These other ones are not going just yet, the other raids. They will be ending soon, though. So Thundurus is next up. Okay, so let me actually just reiterate our steps here for the day as my mouse is asleep once again. It likes to do that. It's weird. Sometimes I have like a wireless mouse here. Sometimes it'll fall asleep after not being moved for like just a few minutes. Other times it takes like 10 minutes. I have no clue what's happening. Okay, so I'm just reiterating the rules that are at the top of the chat. So no one say nothing yet. But I'll drop the raid in just a bit. But I gotta do some healings. So how did everybody do for that one, actually? I'm scrolling way back. I saw we had some encouragement going on there. And I apologize that I suppose I could just look at the chat while I'm tapping the screen. There's not really any strategy to knocking out raid bosses. So I apologize. I'm not that... I should be a lot more focused on what you folks are saying while my Pokemon are getting their butts beat. Alright, let's get all healed up. Alrighty, all healed, ready to go into the next raid, but I'm going to take a moment to get caught up on the chat, because this is a nice relaxed day. We don't have to rush to get all these done. We got 20 minutes left for this last one, and 2 more potentials haven't even shown up yet, let alone hatched. Let's see. So there's our Sailor Pika was encouraging the joining, the sponsoring, the liking, and all that good stuff. Retro Jordan, how's it going? Welcome to our stream today for some Thundurus Therian forms. I've already got 3 of 4 so far. And Marie Hedgehog had faith that we were going to be able to get it. Sadly, it didn't work for me, but hopefully everybody else out there managed to get theirs. Ashton the Bro, yeah, you haven't been here in quite a while either. We're getting so many return names, return players, return folks. Welcome back, everybody. Feel free to take your shoes off and stick around a while. Ibu Toy said you'll get it. Oh, of course I didn't, but hopefully everybody else did. And you are welcome. Klob saying GG, thank you. Hypnotic, you are welcome as well. And Marie, you have your first shiny Magikarp in London. Very cool. I've said this before, but I was with a friend of mine, and he was playing Pokemon Go as well, like the day of that water event. And I told him how, you know, I opened the game and I said, you should see all the water Pokemon showing up. And he's like, I know, I just caught a shiny Magikarp. And this is before shinies were in the game, and I'm like, no. He must be looking at his phone weird, or like the lighting's off or something. So I go look at it, he shows me the phone, there is indeed the sparkling yellow Magikarp, and I'm like, there's shinies in this game? Of course, I didn't know only Magikarp was added, and they were starting to, you know, roll out various shinies, but it was still cool that the shinies were added there. Alright, let's see. Anne-Marie says, you had your first shiny Magikarp in London. It was 2020. I still think it's cool. He had one of the day ones, and I didn't find mine until like a week later, I think. Actually, the event had ended, technically. The water festival was done, and maybe a couple days after that, I did find shiny Magikarp. What was funny, too, I had heard reports that some people who said they found shiny Magikarp caught it, but then, and it was actually Ditto. And when I saw a shiny Magikarp, I thought, I kind of want it to be Ditto. Like, I wouldn't care either way what happened. Some people were upset that it was a Ditto. I would have just been like, you know, I give Niantic some gripe about their AR Plus mode not always working and stuff, but if they did that intentionally, I don't know if that was a glitch, but if they intended for Ditto to be disguised as shiny Magikarp, I really approve of that. That would have been hilarious for it to happen. And Rogue, you say it broke free? Oh, maybe you're talking about mine. Yeah, broke free, ran away. Unlike the theme song says, sometimes you can't catch them all. Okay, so did I heal? Pretty sure I healed. Yes, I healed. Okay, so hang on. Before we go any further, I think I need to clear a space. I have to remember to clear a space before we start the raid, because I want you folks to be able to send me requests while I'm battling. So that way we can kind of, you know, two birds, one stone sort of idea. Okay, so let's grab another person that hasn't been here for a couple of days, except one of our channel sponsors there. Take this name out. So that does free up the space. So we still got 30 minutes. You know, we can just sit here and talk a bit. But I kind of want to get this next raid ready to go. So, tip of the hat means I gotta let you know it is time for the all caps raid. And see if we can get 5 new names. We might be running out of new players. We might not. I don't know. But if you've already battled, you're still welcome to drop your name. And if I don't get 5 new people, I will add in previous people that have already battled based on sort of a first come, first served as we do. Did I just fix the hat? I think I did. I'm just going to go ahead. That's the problem if I'm not watching my own playback correctly or closely enough. Okay, so this was the... What was that last one? The bridge. Ye old West Side Walking Bridge. The next one is going to be the Curling Club. Who here has actually gone curling? In fact, let me switch over to the gym here. See if we can get any details on it while we wait for some names to pop in. I've only ever gone curling as part of a class trip. Doesn't show us what the ice looks like. I like this though. We have multiple photos now. Hey, that's the same photo, but twice. No, it's different. Some of the snowflakes look different. But, yeah, curling's pretty cool. Get it? Because it's all on ice. But, it's a pretty fun pastime. I haven't gone, like, I don't have the equipment to do it just casually or whatever, but when I did it with the class trip, I enjoyed it. Okay, let's see. Oh, wait, was everybody running away? Or were all the Pokemon running away? That's unfortunate indeed. That one just didn't want to work for any of us. Okay, let's see. Just second trainer, says Klob. Okay, there's our first new name. I see AO Boy 7. Okay, that's player number 2 for this raid coming up. We have Chucky 0507. I hear my cat Willow scratching at the door to come in, but I'm a little busy right now, Will. Okay, so we have a couple other names here. I will wait a little bit. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna let Willow come in. We got time. We got more names waiting to come in. 1 second. Now you might see her jumping around in behind me or something. Just don't knock over the wires. Make sure my keyboard is off. She likes to step on the keyboard sometimes and activate half the stuff I don't even know my computer can do. Come here, you. No, she's not going to come over. I was going to force her to say hi to everybody. Okay, so I'm not seeing other new names just yet. Do we see? So what we'll do, I'm going to add Pika Catcher for our second time for the day. And I also see Roska has gotten their name in as well, so that's another second. Don't eat my charging cable. Willow's trying to eat my charging cable. Okay, so the players I've got for this one, we got Just Second Trainer, AO Boy, Chucky 0507, Pika Catcher, and Roska. Did I spell that right? Basically. Alright, so how many do we got to add? I think that is 3 new names I don't have right now. Gotta clear 2 more names out. This is where things get... This is where things actually do get pretty tricky if we are doing a whole bunch of raids all at once. Like I say, this one's more of a casual, spaced out sort of a thing, which is okay with me. Because we don't need to rush too bad to add everybody in. Alright, we've got space available. Now Willow wants attention. Okay, we got Just Second Trainer. Whereabouts might you be? I don't see that name here just yet. I do, however, see we got Chucky. And what was the other one there? AO Boy. I don't think I saw that name either. So I'm going to back out. I'll give it a moment. I'll let the friend request update as my video goes all glitchy once again. And hello to Jurassic Jacob. You have no one to do raids with? Well, if you want to send me a request for the next raid, or maybe even this raid, just send me a friend request and drop your name in the chat. If I can't get the names already selected for this one, I'll be adding other names that have not yet raided. Okay, there's Just Second Trainer. Now we just need AO Boy. I'm going to take one last little scroll through, and if I don't see you, I'll take a look at the chat and see if you have confirmed like the name or gone with a different name. So that is Simon, or sorry, Simorn Ouch. So if you haven't sent me a friend request, Simorn Ouch, please do so. There it is, boom. Alright, so we got the 5 years here. But of course, as I say, there's potential for this blue gym to have a legendary, and this faded one across the way. So there might still be 2 more Thundurus today. Okay, so again, let me take out another name first so we can get you folks to send in your friend requests. There's another 2+ a day player. Okay. So we're going to grab... We got just... Wait. Okay, just second. Oops. You need them commas to separate. AOB. We got Chucky. It's probably just supposed to be pronounced Chucky, but it looks slightly different. So I'm going to go with Chucky. Stop not commenting. There we go. And Rosk. Okay, the 5 of us, or the 5 of you, are ready to join me on raid number 4. What are you doing? Willow is being all super crazy. Alright, let's get ready to rumble once more. I just clued in. I was like, wait, I had 4 passes? I guess I did. But I'm pretty sure that's my last one. I'll have to get some more from the shop. Fortunately, though, I have not yet used the free box of 3 remote raid passes, so I don't need to spend no coins on this one. Nice! The next couple I will, I'm pretty sure. But all in all, It's not that bad. Okay, what are you doing, Willow? Don't go near all those wires. She should be fine where she is. She's going in behind the computer desk. Okay. So, how will we succeed against this one? I'm not saying how will we do. How will we win? How well will we win, I should say. Will we win? I don't see nobody. Okay, there we go. Rosca is back in action once again. We just need to get another, hopefully 4 people. What are you doing? She's at my feet just kind of playing around on the carpet. Okay, AO Boy is here as well. Just waiting for a few more folks. We still got a little bit under a minute right now. Nice to save some coin indeed, Sailor Pika. Oh wait, I think we're all here now. Did we all make it? We all made it. Now she's trying to knock over the garbage can. Get out of here. You're being a nuisance. And I'm trying to move the garbage can. She walks right into the spot I'm trying to put it. Cats are great. Get up here. Get up here. Get up here. Come say hi to the people. Nah, she's not going to do it. She's being very playful, though. You got to take my word for it, because you can't see it. But she's being very, like she's rubbing her face against the side of the desk here. She's in such a happy, cuddly mode. I might need to cut the stream short. She needs attention. But she can wait for another couple of raids. We're all here together. We've collected as a group to take down these Thundurus. Let's focus. I'm sure she understands it's for the greater good. Alright, Anne-Marie Hedgehog wishing us good luck. Thank you very much for doing so. Klob says you got a Metagross and some other Pokemon. Well, as long as they can do some damage, then that's the important thing. But with 6 of us in here, the numbers are on our side, definitely. I'm pretty sure we'll take this down. Hello to Samantha Deloach. Welcome to our legendary Raid Hour live stream today. Oh, by the way, too, there's 5 minutes left until the next time zone begins theirs. If anybody in the chat has any information on future, I say future, 5 minutes into the future, but additional legendary Raid Hour live streams going on, feel free to drop us a link to one. So if anybody wants to head on over that way, you can. Or you can stick around here to see if we happen to find 2 more in my area from those other 2 gyms. I'll probably give it until about 7:15, so about 20 minutes from now, just to see if we have another couple legendaries to take care of. And does this thing have Sludge Wave? This thing's got Sludge Wave. I didn't know that was an attack it can get. Interesting. What would that cover for its weaknesses? Nothing, because it's only weak to rock and ice. Sludge Wave doesn't really help it. I don't know. Interesting that it has that, though. Take that, all of you grass types. Take that, all of you flying types that are also part grass, like Jumpluff. Yeah! Alright, come on. We got this thing. 200 seconds left. It's already halfway down. And Samantha is on your mom's YouTube. As long as you get the parental permission, I guess that's okay. Not that I can do anything about it, of course, and not that I would do anything about it. But I've used my YouTube a number of times to watch some stuff with my nephews when they're visiting. What have we seen lately on there? I don't even remember. What we were doing, though, was watching the WandaVision on Disney+, which if you haven't seen it, it's pretty good. It's over now, sadly. But I think this Friday, just 2 days from now, starts The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Or some people are calling it Mephisto and the Winter Mephisto. I don't know why they're calling it that. Clearly, there's no chance of Mephisto being in this one, is there? For anyone that knows what I'm talking about, the theories going wild about WandaVision, I never really got into the theories that much. The one thing that annoyed me, though, I am on the side of they shouldn't have had Evan Peters play Pietro if they were going to do what they did. And I won't say exactly, but I'm sure anyone that's watched the series or anyone who would be interested in watching it has already seen it. That was a thing, let's just say. All right, let's do this. Yes! I took no hit with Melmetal, I think, right there. Okay, congratulations, everybody. Now, good luck for the captures. And hopefully someone out there, maybe me, gets the 100%er. Look at all these friend level ups. Willow's impressed, too. Wait, I can show you Willow. I know what to do. I figured it out. I've seen the code. Okay, wait. 9 raids done. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. Let us start the encounter. And let's catch Willow. Hey! Hey, Willow. Now you're not gonna be cuddly, are you? Aw, yeah, she is. Alright, should I catch Thundurus now, do you think? Maybe so. I need my hand back, Will. Okay, I'm out of the silver pin apps. Let's go for the standard. It'll be really awesome. Oh, it almost happened. I was saying, it'll be really awesome is if it bounces the ball back and then Willow jumped in and deflected it back. But Sailor the Musharna took that herself, which is fine. Either way, the ball didn't catch. But it's also fine. How's your day going, everybody? Hopefully you're having fun. There we go. Willow, get in there. Weaken this thing up even further. Look at her. She's watching. Willow, okay, you gotta be more intimidating than that. You can't just be looking all cute. Look, Thundurus even moves closer to you. Attack it. Lock this ball down. Seal it in. Aw, I almost said... It almost seemed like Willow was gonna get the win. I like having her in the backdrop. Stop moving. There we go. Excellent. This is it. We got it. You saw the little loading circle at the top, right? That means we caught it. No, it doesn't. I'm lying. I'm making things up. I'm hoping for the best. Sometimes it just don't happen. Here, just catch the cute little Willow instead. I mean, she'd probably be more effective. Alright, this is actually 2048. Is that the highest I've seen so far today? Listen to the sound this thing makes. I don't know how well you can hear it. I've mentioned in previous streams the way this works, like the video feeds through the to the computer here, but it doesn't take the sound. I can get it to take the sound, but you actually have to pay for an advanced copy of the software I'm using, and I'd kind of rather not do that. That's why I got the music playing. So at least we have something to listen to as we land an excellent curveball throw with the pillow berry, and we get the catch. These last two are being pretty naughty. What is their ability again? I'm trying to think. It's... Do they get... No, they get Prankster. That's why I can't catch this. This is a Prankster Pokemon. Hold still. We're actually landing a lot more excellent throws this time, though. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now! You're eating all of my berries. Another excellent curve. Come on now. And we're agreeing as well. What a cute cat Willow is. What's really funny, I mean, you're all right. I'm not going to say that's incorrect, but as cute and lovable as she seems, she's like really nasty with almost every stranger that she sees. It seems to be mostly, not mostly, but I tend to see it more with males. Like if my father comes to visit, she not so much like attacks, but she just like howls at them. But with like the close family, she's fine. She loves us. Okay, all these excellent curveballs. I can't catch this thing. Are you actually being serious? I know you're legendary, but come on. Stop moving. How many did we start with? I think we started with 20, was it? Premier balls? It's making us run the gauntlet, if nothing else. If we even get the catch. But I've already caught 2 today, so that's not the worst thing if this one gets away as well. Why is it... So, quite often my thumb is in the process of, going for the curve throw. If my brain could process slightly quicker, well, I could stop the throw before something like that happens. At least Sailor's there to pick up the spare, though. Not that it seemed to matter. Okay, last throw. Give me as much encouragement as you can. Everyone say arugula. Thank you, everybody. You didn't say arugula in time! I completely whiffed that throw! No! Okay, how are we doing on my friends list? Yeah, we still had space there. Okay, cool. So, let's see. Yep, okay, 15 minutes. There's another legendary up here and there. And we still have 2 more to go. Okay. So we have a little bit of downtime, though. We have, what is that? About 15 minutes. About 13 to 15 minutes. We have 2 more Thundurus raids to go. So feel free to stick around if you feel like, folks. But if there are other streams that are going on that you want to jump on into to get a full hour's worth of additional Thundurus chances to catch, you're welcome to do that. While we're waiting, though, my mouse is asleep. There it is. I'm just going to repost our rules once again. So this is just the pinned message at the top. Just recapping what's going on for the day for our raids here. So let me finally get caught up on some of what people have been saying. Sailor Pika was, again, covering my slackness here, letting you know if you want to drop your friend codes in the chat. And if you're watching this post-stream, you can feel free to use the comments as well for a friend code exchange. Alright. Sailor Pika saying, maybe there's more to Pietro than they haven't revealed yet. See, okay, yeah. I feel like, you know, they never really explained everything about that character. My questioning is, why does he have super speed? Now, people have said that necklace that he wore, like I said before, that necklace was important. That was the only thing, the only piece of clothing that was consistent through the different time periods. This is WandaVision talk, by the way. And spoilers if you haven't seen it, so I mean, feel free to mute the feed. But they said that the, you know, it must have been that the necklace not only mind-controlled him, but also gave him the super speed. I'm gonna question that because, first of all, you know, they never really said that Agatha could give powers to other people. Now, I'm not saying that she couldn't have. She's a witch, so she has some special powers that I clearly don't know about. But I feel like if she was able to give super speed to Ralph Boner, why did she not give herself super speed? She doesn't seem like the kind of person who, just to keep up a facade, would provide somebody with a very overpowering superpower and not give herself that power as well. Because, like, if she's smart, like, she's survived these hundreds of years, if she's smart, she would realize maybe if there's a chance he could, you know, turn against me, I should at least have his power to be on equal footing, but above, because I have the speed and magic. So it feels like he should have had super speed without the necklace. And that kind of leads into, well, I mean, you know, Quicksilver has super speed, and this guy looks exactly like Quicksilver from the previous movies. Like, I'm not upset that this was not a multiverse kind of thing. I just feel like he should have not had super speed at all. And that could be one of the other things that made Wanda suspicious about him. Because, like, first of all, she's like, you know, well, where's your accent? And asking him about their childhood in the orphanage. So she should have made a point to say, you know, if he's not running around, how come you're not using your super speed? And he could have said, you know, there's no reason to, or, like, you know, for some reason I can't. Maybe the resurrection was weird or something. So I just, yeah, he shouldn't have had super speed if he wasn't going to actually be a version of Quicksilver. That's what I'm saying. How about you folks? If you know anything that I'm talking about, feel free to chime in as we're filling some time until, I think this is the first one that's going to hatch over here. How much time's we got left on it? Yeah, we still got about 10 minutes. This one up at the park is still 11 minutes, almost 12. No, almost 11 actually. Alright, Chucky ran out of raid passes. Do you have any? Actually, no, you reminded me. In the shop, we have a few free ones. How many do I have right now? I might be able to pull some super sneaky magics. I have a total of... Actually, that was my last one. So I'm going to go to the shop. If you have 3 passes, like 3 remote raid passes, you can't get additional ones. So I can get this, get 3, but if I did that, I could not get this raid, this event box, because that would be 1 additional pass. So I'm going to claim this. I'm not going to claim this. Okay, let's throw some items out. Well, I think I have time to do some healing. Bear with me. And again, if you want to talk WandaVision stuff, actually, we could also talk about what might happen in Falcon and Winter Soldier. Now, granted, I probably won't have my Disney Plus subscription that long, because financially I'll probably have to like cancel it out. But I might do the same thing towards the end of Falcon and Winter Soldier. Resubscribe, get caught up on all the episodes, watch the last couple episodes to see what the big, climactic finale is all about. But what was I gonna say? I lost that train of thought so quick. Okay, I just need to throw some stuff out here. I could probably just throw out some of my... I could probably toss out some of these Pokeballs. Prefer to use them to catch stuff, but I mean, I still have 374, so I think that should be good. Now, if I'm correct, I should be able to claim this. Okay, that's only one remote raid pass, and I should be able to claim this. There we go. 4 free remote raid passes. What are you? I don't need you guys. I could take them, but I can get that stuff from my Pokestops. Alright. Ready for the next 2 raids in about 10 minutes-ish time. And Sailor Pika, yes, saying, if anybody is liking and subscribing, by the way, I still don't know how these weird notification things work. That's why they're not showing up here. Let me just try and see what they look like. Maybe they fixed themselves. I have these widgets, you see, that are supposed to show when new subscribers are subscribing, you see. Here's one. What? Okay, I gotta choose which one it is connected to, which live stream. I'm pretty sure I'm only doing one live stream right now. What? What? I can't... What? Yeah, these don't work. I don't know why these are a thing. So, they're supposed to be things that can pop up on screen to show when somebody has subscribed. For whatever reason, the past several streams when we used them, they were showing current subscribers as if they had just subscribed. It just became messy and too much. And, for example, Sailor Pika, who is a channel member, showed that she subscribed during one of our streams. You have to be subscribed to be a member. So... it's weird. There might be a different kind of widget, though, that I can download to properly show that kind of stuff. Alright, anyways, let us see what is going on in the chat. Sailor Pika says, sorry for not saying arugula in time. I realized, too, after the fairy-type gym battle in the last episode of Pokemon X, I didn't fully explain what I meant by arugula. The reason being, I had no clue why I said that. I just threw that in there. So, it meant nothing, but the fact that everybody in the chat said it gave me the encouragement in the past to succeed against that gym leader. Flawless victory. I mean, we took some hits, but basically flawless victory. Alright, Anne-Marie, you have to go, you say, I believe. Let me see, have fun watching you guys battling Thundurus' alternate form of the reveal glass. Thank you for watching, and thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself, as you say you did. And Klob was asking, you can't do any more raids. That is fine. If we do have enough people for the next couple of raids, though, we can definitely do them. If not, I'll save these remote raid passes for when next week's, I believe, Tornadus will be available. Okay, actually, I'm going to take a moment here to load up Pokemon Go's blog, just to make sure we have Tornadus in the next one. Okay, let's see what else is going on. People are dropping some codes, it looks like. So yeah, hold on to your code dropping. Actually, no, you can drop your codes if you want and exchange with one another out there. I'm gonna wait to add people once we start the next raid, which is, again, how much longer? We got about 4 minutes. So read the pinned message just to get an update, or a heads up, I should say, on how we're gonna add in some more people for the next raid. In a little bit, I will drop my big all-caps raid, and that's when I want to see trainer names popping up in the chat. And, Cade Go Brr asking, how do you have so many potions? So they don't do a lot of battling. I only really battle when the need is there. And I live really close to a gym, a couple Pokestops. So you can also get a lot of potions and other items from doing your special research, your field research, timed research, and get a lot of that stuff. So it's just, I generally don't need to use a lot, and they just kind of build up. In fact, quite often when I'm starting to load up on too many Pokeballs, I'll start to toss potions out because I'm more using the Pokeballs than the potions. Alright, let's see. Oh, Samantha is going to sub. Thank you very much for doing so. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of the content on the channel as well. Which reminds me, I want to see, when is our next live stream going to be? I'm looking at the PokemonGoLive.com. If you want to see what I'm looking at, just go there. There is an updates section, and this shows when new events are coming in. Okay, let's take a look at... Nope, that's not it. This is all about the charge-up event, I believe. Where is the March stuff? Season of Legends. Maybe that's a Season of Legends? No. March events blog. Here we go. Okay, let me check this out. So, Therian form Tornadus will be appearing in 5-star raids beginning Tuesday, March 30th. Oh, wait! We have like 2 weeks of Thundurus. So Tornadus or Tornadus Therian form won't be happening until the end of the month. So there won't be a remote raid hour next week, but the following week we should have one. Let me just double check my calendar here. Yeah, so next week we'll take a break from the live remote raids, but the 31st of March will be when we have Therian form Tornadus coming in. So that's how that's going to play out. Alright, we got a couple minutes till this hatches. So I'm going to now adjust the hat and give you the big old all-caps raid so we can grab 5 people to jump in on the Thundurus Across the Water. Wait for my little telltale hat shake on my playback. Have we been here an hour and a half already? This is quite the stream so far. And my playback is lagging out. I hope things are timing out, correctly for you folks. Okay, let's raid it up. Let's find some 5 people to jump in. Right here. I have 2 notepads open. I forget which one we were working at. Okay, so this one is over the river and through the woods to Thundurus' house we go. Hello, Anderson. Welcome, that one Celtics fan, to our stream as we're going to try to take down some more Thundurus Therian forms. Hopefully you are here to enjoy the day. Haha, Cade Go Burr says, imagine leaving a dislike. See, I don't mind that. I mean, it's still interaction, and if people... I think some people do a dislike on a video thinking, this'll get them. The fun fact is, likes and dislikes are both interactions, so they work the same, basically. For me, I look at it as, okay, if we got, like, say, we got 22 likes right now, if we have, like, only 1 dislike, which I can't see on my dashboard here, but if we have 22 up, 1 down, I'm clearly doing something right regardless. We're in the majority of, thumbs ups. But if anyone wants to fight against that thumbs down, you're welcome to do so. Click that like button. But a dislike without a description of why they dislike it does not help me at all. If there is a serious problem, like, the volume's too quiet or the game's too laggy or something like that, and if I get a thumbs down for that with an explanation, that helps so much because I know what to fix for the future. A thumbs down by itself, it basically means nothing. It's just a thumbs up with gravity going crazy, essentially. But if people feel like dropping thumbs downs, they can do so. Alright, let's see. I think Sailor Pika, is helping me with the repeat spam names and stuff. But let's see. Oh, we have Mari Gallardo has subscribed as well. Thank you, folks. Yes, if you want, like, since I can't really see it, I do. Do I see? One sec. While the names come in, I want to just take a quick look. It doesn't show me new subscribers. I don't think. No. But it does show if, like, new members join in, though. But anyway, for everybody who is subscribing, thank you very much for doing so. I hope you enjoy the other content on the channel as well. Okay, and I'm probably missing so many comments here, but let's see. So we have Mari is the first name I see after my big all caps raid. So that is Julian 0, yada yada yada. I just need that to find you in my list. So I see a bunch of same names. I'm just going to scroll a little bit. If I don't see any new names, I'll come back up and grab you guys that have battled already. I see Rodami 22. Okay. I'm not sure if it's Rodami or Rodarni. Okay, we got Rodami. I believe we've got Ash Ketchum. Is that a number with that or no? I guess it is. Ash Ketchum 3784. Okay, oops. Check my notes here. We have G-Man 8531. And one more new name. I have Jason Loves You. With password type letters and characters being used for the loves. Okay, so Julian, Rodami, Ash Ketchum, G-Man, and Jason. So I have to add, I believe those are 5 all new names. I gotta take out some more names here. I might need to start taking people that have been here for the stream today. Which again, hopefully no one takes that personally. It's just a matter of having a limited number of people, or limited number of friends list available. There's a 2+ day. And again, I'm searching through for who hasn't played in 2 or more days, just because I feel like that's me letting the game itself decide who I take out. Because that way, I can blame the game if someone's like, "Why did you remove me? I wanted to play. I was just waiting for a couple days. I was in the hospital. I broke my kneecap." And it's like, the game told me you were done. Ain't my fault. Blame the game. Alright, let's add in the new names. We got Jason, we've got Julian, we've got G-Man, we've got Rodami. The last one we're looking for is Ash Ketchum. I think I saw that right there. I saw that earlier in the stream. Okay, so we got the 5 we use here. I'm just going to grab your first few letters. We got Rod, we got whoops. Ash. There we go. Why did I go to the symbols page? I don't know. Jima. And last one is Jason. So let's grab all of you. We got our nice, what is this? The Hoenn contest music playing from Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Not that that's really applicable or necessary or what have you, but it's catchy. I like it. Alright, invites are being sent. Everybody fire up those remote raid passes. And let's try to take down our 5th Thundurus of the stream. Okay, so there's one more raid coming up after this. I'm not even there. Where am I at? I'm probably getting some concessions there. Yeah, there's one more Thundurus after this, so we'll see if we can take that down. And for everyone who's still here, thank you for hanging out past the end of the, not the stream, but the raid hour. Oh, there's 5 of us now. I can only see me. There we go. We're starting to roll on in. So, because there could be other streams going on in the Eastern time zone, but we still got a couple raids left to take care of here. Did we get everybody? I think we're all in. Yes! I love seeing that too. Like I've said, I like doing these streams for the chance of getting as many people out there as possible to take on these legendaries and hopefully get their catches. But I also love when a raid lobby fills up with everybody, because sometimes 1 or 2 people might not make it in. And for one thing, that makes it so the 4 or 5 of us who do jump in, maybe we're not strong enough to get the win. Usually we are, but you know, you never know what might happen. So I always dislike the thought that I've invited people to a raid and they've used their raid pass, which generally can cost actual coins, but sometimes you get free ones like I just did earlier. But I just dislike the thought that I brought people on a fool's errand, you know? I wanted to get you this legendary. Not everybody made it in. Everybody loses their raid pass, and I'm like, I feel like that's on me. Not that I can help it, I guess, but that's just the way I look at it. It's like, if I'm going to get you guys spending your coins to jump in on this raid, I want you to get that Pokemon. If nothing else, you do get 1,000 Stardust for simply battling in the raid, but I don't feel makes up for 150 coins. Alright, anyway, let's talk about better stuff. We're going to take this down in hopefully short order. Do we have any sort of weather boost right now? I don't think so. Hey, it's got a Focus Blast again! Yay! Not that we've hadn't, dealt with it before, but these things love their Focus Blast. What else can they have, though? I know we saw Sludge Wave. And Thunder, actually, yeah. So, is that the only 3 charged moves that this can have? Sludge Wave, Thunder, and Focus Blast? I should have actually used some of my Elite TMs to take a look at what it can get. Wall Charge, quick! Yes! I think we got that in before Raikou went down. Alright, and Chucky is back, and Relentless has just subbed and sent a friend request. That was Jason Loves You. Awesome stuff. Thank you for doing so. And let's see. Chucky says it was an honor watching the video. You had a Thundurus. Thank you, but you have to leave. Alright, have yourself a good day, and glad to be of assistance for helping you get the legendary of the day. It always feels good to hear that someone out there got themselves the catch, especially if it's the legendary that they don't have yet, too. That's always awesome to have provided the... What do I call this? No, not the format. Provided the function, I guess, to collect the platform. I think is what I call it. Anyway, the service, let's just say. I'm basically rambling. Essentially, it just feels good to have set things up for people. Alright, Lucas asking if people can add them in. So feel free while we're doing the battling. Anybody else out there, drop your friend codes in the chat if you want to exchange back and forth amongst each other. You are certainly welcome to do so. And as for me, oh wait, I didn't clear another space off the list, did I? I'm maxed out right now. So anybody else that wants to friend me, hold that for just a little bit. Once the raid is done, I will clear up a space on my friends list. And then we'll prepare for one final raid of the day. And as you do exchange friends with one another, or friend codes with one another, if you have any... Why did it give me... I guess I resist Electric, but my Sand Tomb from Garchomp's not going to be great. But if you have any local raids that you want to invite maybe some new friends to from today, then feel free to do so. Just make sure don't spam in the chat, though, because that can get your messages blocked. One message of your code should be fine. You can also... I think you can leave comments on the video during the stream, or definitely after the stream you can do so. So if you want to drop your friend code in a comment, you can do that as well. And that way people who come here after the stream will see it, might friend you up, you can friend them back. Alright, we got 2 minutes left, and this thing is at about 1/5 of its HP. Now it's at about 1/5 of its HP. Or is that just 1/4? That might just be 1/4 HP. We haven't seen Rayquaza in forever. Welcome back, buddy. Thanks for coming back to the battle. I guess you do resist the Focus Blast. I kind of forgot I actually forgot I had Rayquaza. That's how rare I've seen it. And we got Scales back in here. So Scales, if you're watching the Pokemon X playthrough, you know we have a Shelgon named Scales. This is what he's destined to become right here. He might not have Draco Meteor in Pokemon X, but I could teach him Dragon Tail and Fire Blast, maybe. Alright, let's do this. Draco Meteor, take this out. It won't take this out, but it'll get it pretty close. Alright, and Chucky will see you as well. Have a good evening. Hopefully it's a good one, as I think that was my last Pokemon, but that is Thundurus' last Thundurus. So we take it down. And can we get this caught? I'm 2 for 4 right now. 50% success rate. Also, we get to see Willow again. A couple of charged TMs, not bad at all. 10 out of 45 raids complete for my level 45 special research. Level 45 challenge. Using the full accurate name. And there's Willow. She's patiently awaiting the end of the stream so we can hang out. Eat this berry real quick, Thundurus. Isn't this epic music, too, this contest challenge? No! Don't attack when I throw. Attack when I'm not throwing. Okay, anything else happening in the chat right now? I don't think so. Alright. 2055. That, I think, is the highest we've seen today. There was one, I wasn't paying attention to the number, so that might have been the highest. But this, from what I recall, is our highest thus far. 2048, I think, is the highest we've caught already. Willow looks so excited, so interested, so invested in what we're doing here today. I'd like to catch this one just to see what the stats are. And the candy would be nice as well. Come on. But yeah, I do hope they eventually find a way to include form changing in the game. Because that was one of the things that made form changing really cool. In my opinion, in the main series, you could have, you know, one of your favorite species suddenly, oh wait, it can now change into such and such form. Cool, I get to experience, you know, time with my favorite Pokemon in a different way. But with the alternate forms of Pokemon in Pokemon Go, they're basically just locked into those forms. You don't get the added experience. Okay, do we get this catch? We still got a few of these Premier Balls left. Come on. Okay, I should just go for Great Throws. The Excellents are clearly not doing the trick. Greats are going to be easier to land. Did I just pop him in the mouth? See that he flinched. So the problem is, though, the Great Throws do not give you as good of a success catch as Excellence. Willow's getting a little edgy over there. No, she actually looks like she wants to fall asleep. Come on now. How's everybody else doing there in the chat? Oh, G-Man got a 96% at 2080. So what you're saying is this one here is basically trash. Good to know. So I won't be too upset if we don't get this one. But congratulations indeed on the 96%er. Are you serious? This is our last chance. Don't make me go into what we less than half success rate. Two for 5. If we hadn't caught that first one earlier in the stream, I would be slightly nettled right about now. Okay, let's clear out one more space before I do any healing. Who else can we pop off the list for the time being? Who else hasn't played in forever? Undefined Plague. Alright, so that clears up space. So I can start accepting friend codes once again from people, or friend requests. You can send me a request with the code down below, either the numeric code, type it in, or if you can scan that QR code, that works as well. Okay, so there is one final, is it just one? One final Thundurus raid in the region raid here. So I'm going to wake up my mouse. I'm going to wake up, there it is. I'm going to reiterate the pinned message one last time for the stream. So reread that, folks, as I do a little bit of healing, and then I'll send out the all caps raid to look if we can get 5 more people. Look at all this leveling up. Of course, I stopped to wait for it, and it doesn't do it anymore. All right, let me do some heals. A lot of heals. In fact, might as well just go for some max revives here now. I'm gonna need to restock the items a little bit. I'm over 100 for every healing item, and me saying I need to restock, I'm sure maybe some people aren't quite at that level. I've actually spoken to people that say if I get like the regular potions, I just throw them all out. You know, I'll just use like hypers and maxes, which is fine. But if I have a Pokemon that's only taken like 10 damage from a level 1 raid, I can't quite bring myself to use a hyper potion on them because I have regular potions available. But it's like, even if I didn't yet, I'm going to let you take more damage to make the hyper potion make more sense. And that's just the way I would do it personally. Alright, so once again, the hat is adjusted. So I will toss out the all caps raid, and I want to see hopefully 5 new names, but we've only got, what, 16 viewers right now, so we might see some repeat players. So everybody, for this final raid, throw your names in. I'll give it a couple minutes to see if we get 5 new names, or if not, I'll then go back and add in previous battlers to fill in the gaps to try to get 5 maximum players for this last raid of the evening. I'm just watching myself to when I fix my hat in the playback. Because this is like a 30-second delay, I believe. Come on, me. Come on, me. Did I miss it? I think I missed it. But, there we go. Alright, let's see some names. Just send me a friend request in the game. Codes are on screen, of course. And then just drop your name in the chat. And I'll grab the first 5 that I see that haven't battled yet. Where are we here? We won that one. So yeah, we actually won all the raids thus far. We haven't been defeated yet, which is cool. Awesome stuff indeed. Okay, we have Julian. So these are... Oh, actually, we have a new name. Playchecker1. We had a couple new names, it looks like, there. Okay, so Playchecker1 is the first that I see. Is that Therian boy? I think that's what that is. And I spelled it wrong on keyboard. That's fine. I fixed it. So, Playchecker, Therian boy. Coco Melon Fan is our third. Is add the player name. So, X Diamond 205. I see you say add. I'm just going to take a quick look and see, is that the name? Well, I see X Diamond 101. If that is your player name, just reiterate that in the chat. And Complex Oi, so you got Dragonite spawn randomly in your house like 30 minutes ago. Not bad. I've rarely seen Dragonite show up. It's usually where I'm occupied and can't get to it, but it's somewhere. But just a couple days ago, I was using an Incense and an Aggron, wild Aggron spawn. So I like how they have put in more evolutions that appear in the wild now too. I think the first 4 generations, actually yeah, I've seen some wild Grottle appear too. So the first 4 generations have been having their evolutions spawn more often in the wild too, which is crazy. Okay, let's see. So I do see, yes, X Diamond 101. Okay. So that is Playchecker, Therian boy, Coco Melon Fan, X Diamond 101, and who else do we see that is new? Is that Yusei Fiasta? I'm probably very poorly pronouncing that, but that is Harun. Yusei Fiasta. So those are the 5 names we got. I need to free up. Looks like 4 more names. Okay. I think we will go... How far up do we go? Is there any other people that haven't played in 2+? Actually, there's a couple right here. Okay, hold tight, everybody. Once we're done this too, I'm going to probably leave myself capped at 200 friends, because I found friend requests, if you don't add them in, they do go away after a week or so. So that would mean, if all the names stay, or all the friends stay here, that when the next live stream happens in 2 weeks' time, I should be able to have all fresh names being added during that stream. Okay, we got 2 more here. Okay, awesome. Remove friend. I feel bad doing this, like, especially because you are, like, you know, some people might be close to leveling up, for example. I saw one here. Hang on. Where was it? Did I? Maybe I didn't. But if, like, say for example here, Mystic7559, since we just did recently become Ultra Friends, they've got the experience for that at least. Why did I back it? And I'm getting sidetracked. Basically, what I'm just saying is we can then refriend. So basically, it will keep our friend level within a certain time limit. But even if it doesn't, then as we refriend up again, they can gain those experience points as we hit those levels once more. Okay, we got Coco Melon Fan. There's X Diamond. Let's see who else we can grab in here. Play Checker. Oh, Kalen Boy. Okay. We just need Yusei Fiasta. If that is the name, because I'm not seeing it just yet. Let's scroll back up to the top here. Oh, that must be it there. Yusef Astiaz. I'm going to use deductive reasoning and say that is you there. Okay. So that is the 5. Let's grab you folks here. Clay. We've got Kalen, Coco, X Diamond, and I think that's it. Yeah, okay, right there. I'm gonna grab all these names here. So this is the final raid of the stream. Copy that. But if there are any other live streams happening right now, if somebody wants to go check on YouTube and see if anyone else is doing some of these streams, then we can kind of maybe do a little bit of a raid heading over that way and flood their stream as well for some more potential legendary Pokemon captures. I myself, I'll probably save my remote raid passes for the next one that comes up next stream 2 weeks from today. But let's see here. But you guys have a chance to maybe get some more later on today. Alright, now, let's see. So as this final battle gets underway, I'll just say if anybody wants to throw their friend codes out there in the chat and or in the comments, if you're watching this post-stream, feel free to do so. The more friends we can add in, the more gifts we can get from around the world. I really like looking at the Pokestop pictures too, because I showed earlier, you can now look at the various photos that people have submitted, and it's cool to see. I think we're all here. It's cool to see the different angles of say sculptures or artwork, murals. It's cool to see all these things. Like, Pokestops are not just a place to get items. They're really interesting works of art. And that's the whole point of making them Pokestops, to spread more vision of it, awareness, I guess, maybe. Sometimes my brain don't work with all the words I want it to work with. So we also have another local player. I know this fellow. He's at level 46, and he kind of just lives around the corner. So hopefully he saw our group showing up and he realized, hey, I want to get in on that. Alright, I guess so. This is the last raid of the day. 15 seconds to go. Maybe I'll catch this one. We'll go 50%. And Jordan asking, is my real name Chaz Gogan? That is me indeed. Did we get everybody? I think. Yep, we're all in. So Coco Melon Fan, level 6. If you get wiped out in this battle, which I think might happen pretty quick, feel free to stay hidden in the lobby after your team drops. I think the rest of us can tackle this thing down, based on our past experience with some of these legendaries today. But yeah, that is my actual name, Chaz Gogan, because when I was setting things up on Pokemon Go when it first came out, I wanted to go with Professor Chaz, which I think is a pretty unique name. You know, it's not likely to have been chosen yet. It had been chosen yet, so I couldn't get that. I thought, okay, I'm pretty sure my real name is unique enough that no one's going to have it, and indeed, I was correct. So Chaz Gogan was the name. When it came time later, I wanted to, like, sometimes I'll still check, because you can, change your nickname. So I'll occasionally take a look and see, can I change it to Professor Chaz now? Nope, someone still has that name. I'm just like, all right. I don't mind having the real name out there. I know they say, for safety's sake, you shouldn't have, identification like that. But I feel like I can protect myself. I can take care of myself. Not that I ever hope to need to, but I'm not concerned personally. Alright, and Chucky has returned. We're in Child's Play 2 territory. Haha. Except not really. But welcome back as we're finishing up one final raid. Oh, we almost got dropped by that Focus Blast. But the final raid is underway. So, as we finish off, I will say, anybody that is new here to the channel, if you would like to subscribe for some more similar content in the future, that subscribe button down below is waiting for the old click. You can also click the bell button next to it afterwards. Get updates when new videos and streams are starting up here on the channel. And if you want to support my adventures through Pokemon Go and other Pokemon content on our channel, click the join button and take a look to see what perks are available if you would like to join in at one of our 2 tiers currently set up. I also, by the way, I thought of a new emoji I want to make. Now, it's going to be a Pokemon TCG card wearing a red shirt and a white hat. I want to call it Mulligan's Island. It's going to look like Gilligan from Gilligan's Island. But if you have seen the Pokemon TCG content in the past, you'll know that here at the Professor Chaz channel, we mulligan all the time. So I want to make Mulligan's Island, and every time I mulligan, I want to see the channel members dropping those emojis. I want to say I'll make that tonight. I know I won't, because as soon as I'm done, I'll be all lazy once again, but someday I'll do it. Alright, Lucas is asking if anybody out there has any legendary raids near them today. Because, again, like, as much as I can provide a number of raids here, there's many more raids in the world, so if anybody wants to invite people to a local raid in their neighborhood, then I would love the thought of me helping provide that kind of a service, or that kind of a, again, let's call it a platform. That platform to get people synced up out there. Did I just hear Pikachu? I think I might have heard a Pikachu. I mean, that's fine. We're still going to win this, but I was once invited to a remote raid by somebody, and I was like, all right, let's do this. I can, you know, there was like 5 of us in the lobby, and I forget what Pokemon it was, but there was, you know, they were all high-level people. There was one guy who was sending in nothing but a team of Charmander, and he was like a level 40 or something. We were all around level 40. I'm like, why would you invite people to a raid and then do that? Because we didn't win. We had one person that wasn't, you know, pulling the weight as the rest of us were. It was the Charmander dude, and that was a wasted raid pass. Although I guess I did get the 1,000 Stardust consolation prize, but I kind of wanted the legendary. All right, last chance to go 3 for 6. Can we hit the 50% success rate on this? Uh-oh. Bad omen. Willow has turned her back on us. Although, when she was watching us, that was the bad luck. So, maybe her being asleep is the trick. Watch this. First throw, we're going to catch it. We might. Excellent curveball. I was hoping, though, as I'm sure everybody would when they throw a Pokeball at a legendary Pokemon. I'm hoping to catch. I've never been in the situation, I don't think, but in the main series, has anyone ever... No, I have, actually. I was going to say, has anyone ever run out of Pokeballs catching a legendary in the main series? Like Pokemon, you know, Red, Silver, whatever. I remember, I think... Which ones was it? I know Uxie was one of them in Pokemon Pearl. I did run out of Pokeballs on that, and I allowed it to knock itself out because I was like, you know what? After however many, like, say, 50 Pokeballs or whatever, if it wants to break out... Oh, no, maybe I didn't run out, but it ran out of PP and struggled itself. And I was like, okay, if you'd rather knock yourself out than be caught, I'm not even resetting. I usually wouldn't do that anyway. I feel resetting... So if you have a one chance to encounter... You know what I just realized? I've got like three mines on the go right now, but this thing is 2002 CP. Is this the absolute lowest we've seen today? I gotta catch this thing. I want to see the stats on this. Come on, we gotta get this caught. Ah, Haroon, you failed. No. Well, if it's any consolation, I think I just caught the worst one of the day. Watch it with me. That is the absolute lowest a raid boss can be. Any raid boss. You're guaranteed those first 2 bars of each stat to be filled. The 3rd bar is where the randomness comes in. I feel like this is actually an accomplishment, because technically, percentage-wise, this is just as rare as a 100%. It's just not as strong as a 100%. So, I mean, I guess that's one way to end off the stream. You know, getting a super rare like that. There's a wild Electrode here. And there's a level 3 hatching in close to an hour. We're not sticking around for that. I think we've done all we can. Okay, so if anybody else wants to drop friend codes in the chat, feel free to. I don't have any room myself right now, and I won't probably until our next stream, which will be 2 weeks from today. We're going to be taking on the Therian form of Tornadus next, the bird dude. What do they call him? Hulk Bird, I think, because he's all green and looks kind of beefed up. So, that's going to be 2 weeks from today. So, anyone that has subscribed today, thank you for doing so. And again, feel free to check out the rest of the channel for some more content to tide you over. We've got Pokemon X on the go, a playthrough of that. We are 6 badges deep in that one right now. There's also Pokemon TCG Online we do here as well. And do we do anything else, really? Pokemon, or Pokedex challenges, actually. Those are fun. Alright, so if anybody wants to throw some friend invites, friend requests, friend codes, whatever you want to do in the chat or the comments, feel free to do so. But I think that's going to wrap things up for me. So thanks to everybody who participated today and even just hung out and watched. I appreciate you spending your time with us here. And if anybody would like to, again, as I said before, subscribe, join, whatever. Also, what would really help build the channel, even if you just share this to other people through social media, say on your Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, feel free to spread the word of this channel. See if we can get more people coming in here on a regular basis and hanging out. So, what? Did I just... Huh? I did that one. I just did that one. I got invited to a raid I've already done. That's cool. Anyways, it's too bad the game can't tell that. So the person wouldn't waste an invite on me knowing that not knowing that I can't actually go there. But anyway, yeah, that's about it. I'm just starting to ramble right now. I don't want to waste your time any longer, but feel free to check the rest of the channel between now and 2 weeks' time when the next live stream will be. Or at least live stream for this. There's still Pokemon TCG coming up, the new set coming out very soon, I believe. Alright, but for tonight, thank you folks for hanging out with me tonight, and with everybody else as well, and helping me get these raids complete. Professor Chaz is now signing off, and I hope to catch you next time we have another stream going on, or a YouTube premiere, because there are still 2 more badges left to get in the Kalos region. Alright, where is my mouse? My mouse is dead, sleeping once again. So, there it is. Alright, have yourselves a good evening, everybody. And, as I said, I'll catch you next time. Now let's get to my nice little intro, or outro, which is technically my intro, right now.